Hi, I'm Laurie from the Vitality Collective, Hormone Health. And today I really want to talk to you about two surprisingly common issues that women experience during perimenopause that are often overlooked or misdiagnosed. And they are, you ready? Recurrent UTIs and silent reflux, which is also known as LPR, or I'm going to wreck this, but laryngopharyngeal reflux. So there's an interesting and unexpected link between hormones and symptoms, right? So what I found is I was experiencing all these different disparate symptoms, many women, including me. They have no idea that these conditions can actually be directly linked to declining estrogen levels during perimenopause. Estrogen plays a vital role in maintaining the health of various tissues in our body, not just our reproductive system, but also our urinary tract and our gastrointestinal tract. So much more, but those are the two I'm going to talk about right now. So, recurrent UTIs, why they actually happen. So, what happens is when estrogen levels drop, the lining of the urinary tract becomes thinner and less elastic. And then the balance of healthy bacteria can shift, and this makes it easier for harmful bacteria to take hold, leading to recurrent urinary tract infections, or UTIs. And UTIs can be more than just an inconvenience. They can actually lead to very serious complications if they're left untreated. So definitely don't ignore, any suspected UTIs that you might be experiencing. But that's where systemic bioidentical estrogen comes in, because when we restore our estrogen levels, it can actually repair and improve the resiliency of our urinary tract, which can absolutely reduce recurrent UTIs. And this has been life-changing for so many people, including myself. And silent reflux, or GERD, or LPR, whatever you're going to call it. So many women actually face this during perimenopause. And what happens is stomach acid flows up, back up the throat, often without traditional heartburn symptoms. I personally experienced this. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had this big it's called globus. It was a sensation of feeling like a lump in my throat, like a softball. I thought something was really wrong with me. And at that time it was right after, maybe a couple years after I had Sophia, my daughter, in my 40s. So I had no idea that it was connected to my hormones. Like, I had a late baby. I was not thinking about menopause. But here's the science. Estrogen helps regulate the tone of the lower esophageal sphincter. And that's the muscle that keeps the acid where it belongs. And when estrogen declines, that muscle actually can weaken, making reflux more likely. Again, nobody ever told me that. And then there's problems with medication. Unfortunately, a lot of women who have this, they just get prescribed medications which are helpful, like proton pump inhibitors like omeprazole, to manage the symptoms. But even though these can provide short-term relief, long-term use can actually lead to issues like nutrient deficiencies, like you won't be able to absorb the good stuff, bone loss like osteoporosis, and then even increased risk of certain infections. Do your research on omeprazole if you have been prescribed it. So systemic estrogen and like how this can actually help. Like for me, bioidentical estrogen was an absolute game changer. Like since starting bioidentical estrogen therapy, I started 3 years ago almost. My silent reflux and globus sensation have completely disappeared. And as a bonus, I've noticed significant improvements in other areas too, like reduced vaginal dryness and overall tissue health, not to mention a massive improvement in so many other things I was experiencing, which I'll make other videos about. But I also started the GLP-1 agonist, and I lost weight like so quickly. And I believe that was because my hormones were finally balanced. So that was really helpful. I also used natural supplements like marshmallow root. I'm not a doctor, so this isn't medical advice, but these are the things that worked for me. And these are the things that when you go to a menopause provider, you can learn about your options. But so for me, the real turning point was the systemic estrogen. That's what has like turned my body around for me. So my job as a menopause wellness coach is to empower women with knowledge. Like that excites me. I'm an educator, I'm a trainer, I'm a certified wellness coach, menopause coach, and a certified life coach, and years of corporate experience and professional experience. But because of my own issues with perimenopause, like I was so heck bent on finding out the root causes and finding solutions. I didn't just want another Band-Aid. And if you're experiencing disparate, strange ailments like LPR, pains in your hips, insomnia, out of the ordinary anxiety, the UTIs, recurring UTIs, painful sex, like all these things, they could all be connected. So let's do some research about that. And for me, I'm here to help you navigate your journey. For me, I am driven and have a strong desire to help other women reclaim their vitality, because I feel better than I have in years, and I would like to share this with other people. And I'm an educator, so I can't keep it to myself what I've learned. So if you have questions and you want to learn more about Vitality Collective Hormone Health, you can drop your questions below. Happy to chat. Let's book a discovery call. Take like 20 to 30 minutes and walk through what you're experiencing. I think what most people have said who have had these discovery calls is, oh my God, I feel heard. Like someone actually listened to me and didn't think I was crazy. Like that's so rewarding. Like I'm where I belong right now. So I'd love to help. My partner is my sister, Maureen. She is an advanced practice nurse, registered nurse, she's a nurse midwife. She's been working with women for 26 years. She's an aesthetics guru genius, and now she's learning and practicing BHRT, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And she's diving into the world of peptides, and together we're a dynamic duo. And I'll make sure she gets on the next video with me, and we'll just tell you everything we know and everything we're working on. So I look forward to talking to you. In the bio, you can click the link and book a discovery call, or leave me a comment below and I'll send you a message, and we'll get going on getting your vitality back. Have a great night.